Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at the Entegra coach booth of the Thor Industries dealer open house for 2026. This is the 2026 Accolade XL 37M. Now this is built on an S2 RV freightliner Super C chassis, front diesel engine, big heavy chassis. Take a walk inside. Now a little feature of note, this does have an Aqua Hot 250D heating system on board, so that's nice and super efficient. Sorry, I've been running around this morning a little out of breath. Nice big sleeping area with power shade above out over here. And then of course we have our freightliner chassis. Nice big comfortable seats. So if you're looking for a Super C, you know, you want a good cabin, you've got that air ride, air brakes, and lots of storage space, but you want big comfortable seats. Now, let's look at where we're really spending our time. We bring you fantastic RVs, detailed walkthroughs, upgrade tutorials, parts reviews, and even some automotive content. This is RVing TV. At this point, I'd just like to say, if you haven't subscribed, please click the like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. It helps out our channel to help us keep growing. We have recliners here, and they are power recliners with some storage in the center, which is a nice little touch. Decent amount of storage above. Let's take a look inside. They're actually nice and deep. You can get lots of dishes, other gear, books, movies, etc. that you're going to want to carry with you. Legless dinette here with a solid surface countertop. So of course, let's take a look. This will flex and will drop down and then convert into a sleeping area for you. Before we move to the kitchen, we have an electric fireplace that's going to throw heat. And I got to take a closer look at this. It was funny from a distance. It looked like these were pennies and dimes. They are metal, and they just have that nice little look. I like that copper and silver kind of look. So electric fireplace, an area for some storage. Let's pop open our storage here for carrying extra gear. And as we spin around, we have a sofa across from us, a sound bar, and then we have, if you look very closely here, I don't know if they have the power working, they do. So we have our TV on a televator, so when you want lots of light, you can keep it down, have your windows opened up, and when you want to watch TV, it's a simple push of a button and up rises the TV, as you can see here. And that's a nice large flat screen TV. So very easy to operate. And as you noticed, really quick and simple. In a matter of seconds, that TV is up and or away. And then because it's across from your dinette and your theater seats, if you like to have breakfast in the morning, catch one of the morning shows, you're great. Little bit of storage here. There's our switch box for our TV and some reasonable storage. This is probably where I'd be throwing my DVDs, my operating manual, etc. When we go into the kitchen, we've got solid surface countertops. We have an induction cooktop here with 2 burners, and as you can see from the circles, they're for different size pots themselves. Large double stainless steel sink with the drop down. I'm just looking at the faucet. It's actually the one I've upgraded my 5th wheel to about a year ago. Really nice because that little button allows you to have a stream or a spray. They have shelving in the one area and then open over here. Here's all the remotes they've tucked away. Of course, you'd normally be using this for probably taller glasses, etc. Smaller plates and bowls over here. We have a residential convection microwave. Nice big deep for cooking. And then lots of drawers. There's our sink top cover. Some storage down below here. So they've done a nice little job. Big storage under here. There's our manuals, which I'd probably be putting up top. You know, good storage down here for pots and pans, and even a little garbage can up front. Let's take a look. Very smart. They've utilized that entire depth under the sink for your drawers. They're finished nicely. They're not the raw plywood that's finished there. Solid wood. European glides. Now, European glides are important. These support weight, and as you notice, they slide really, really well. Love to show you the fridge. Unfortunately, they have it zip tied closed for the show, but as you can see, you have water, crushed and cubed ice here, and then our freezer. There we go. We'll unlock that. French style fridge, so you have double layers of freezer there. We'll lock that back up. Now our bathrooms here in the center. Good space for getting out, getting dressed. Nice countertop space. And this is important because when you're camping, you're always going to need that space. Double medicine cabinets. They're a little thin, but they're effective. That's all you really need just to keep shaving cream, mouthwash, some of those items. Hello, everyone. I always like to say hello as we pass through the, or in front of the mirrors. Rectangular shower. Now, this has the fiberglass surround. For those of you new in the industry, fiberglass, it doesn't flex as much with the heat and the hot water and the heat from the weather when you're not using your coach. Easier to clean, a lot more durable, so it's a little more expensive to use in an RV, but definitely worthwhile. Now, I like that they've put in the corners here recessed areas that you can put soap. Ladies can actually use that to rest their foot to shave, and us guys, as we get older, can rest our feet to reach our feet while we're washing them. Another ledge up here, again, for soap, etc. And just nice stainless steel appointments for our shower head. Up top is the skylight, and there's a high volume fan here as well. Now, a smart thing, something to look at as you're shopping, here is an air conditioning duct in the washroom, because it can get hot in here, especially on warm summer days when this door is closed and the air conditioning is running. You want to be able to feed it in here. And you'll notice up top, one thing to be looking at as you're shopping, take a look at where your AC is, and then look if there are ducts on both sides. Because in some coaches, you look at the AC, and in front of the AC, they'll have ducts down on this side. And then as you get behind the AC, they'll only have ducts on this side. You won't see this one. So they're splitting a single line down and a single line up. Where here, you have 2 lines down, 2 lines back, and as you spin around, that will be the case, hence why you have an AC duct here, because there's 2 lines, and an AC duct here running back to this second AC. So now you're able to use both ACs to really efficiently cool the entire coach. Or if you happen to have an AC with a heat pump on it, be able to distribute a little more heat in the not so cold weather. Now let's get back to some of the features here. Stacking washer dryer, really nice touch. So on those longer trips, don't have to take as much clothes. You can throw in a quick load and get it done. 2 mirrored cabinets and wardrobe here in the back. So as you notice, you can get dressed, take a look at yourself, you know, and just smile and go, oh, I look marvelous this morning. Our TV here, I'm going to do the gentle pull test. No, there's no storage behind. We have another wardrobe. So you and your beautiful wife can get dressed together. That usually leads to naughty things. And look at yourselves, how nice you look. 3 big drawers down below. Let's see how deep. So not as deep as I was hoping, but that could be because I know we had the entertainment center out here, and there might be, I can just see what looks like a bit of electrical, etc. running in the back, so they would have had to use that space. I do like that they have a window here and large window in the back, because our lights are dimmed in here, but you get nice light, natural light, and then you have the two windows on the slide out of the bed. Now this bed is on a power tilt, which is nice. You can see this would be in the sitting up setting, which would allow you to watch TV, read a book, or if you have a really generous spouse, maybe have breakfast in bed. Our breakers and fuses are right back here. Easy to access because you could tilt the bed up. You don't have to do the old belly flop, lying down on your belly while you're trying to change out your breakers. A little bit of storage on this side. So not only a night table, but actually a storage compartment on both sides. Sliding pocket door to give you that privacy. Now this is a very large slide. So this is a 3-slide coach. And on the passenger side is a massive, literally full wall slide. Our flooring is ceramic tiles, hence why we saw the extra out there. Valances all around our windows, which is a nice touch. And let's take a look at our shades. I do like that. There's our day shade, and then we have our night shade. It's nice to see that because there was a spell, it was disappearing, where manufacturers are going dark tinted windows and only a night shade. But on a gloomy day, you turn on your lights and everybody in the campground can see you. So you had to pull your night shade down, which now meant you got no natural light. So just a nice feature. Really tall ceiling height, just like a Class A motorhome. And you know, I have to say, this is a nicely appointed, different floor plan that works in an A-class as well as these Super Cs. Now, as you can see from the outside, full body paint, massive awning, the entire length of the actual, is slightly longer than the actual slide out area itself. You can see it's integrated up into the roof. We actually have slide toppers on the actual slide out itself, frameless windows throughout, outside entertainment. Now let's take a peek. Hopefully it's not locked up, but it's down because we've had a downpour here. So large screen TV, stereo sound bar as well. Now let's take a little look at some of the compartments that we have here. Now we have good sized compartments, so you can actually place some gear. Here you can see a spare tile for your inside flooring. Let's look at this compartment, a little more storage, and as you noticed, it connects all the way through, so we might as well continue so you can see this all the way down here. So long gear fits nicely through there. Now as we peek up and over, you'll notice that it is raised up off the chassis, so there is some pass-through storage for smaller, thinner items. As you can see here, nice framing underneath to give the entire chassis some nice stability. Now unfortunately we're a little close back here for those compartments, so we're not going to do those compartments themselves. Now let's take, anyways, I hope that you have liked this walkthrough of the 37M. Check back with the channel for more great walkthroughs, and I'll try to give you descriptions and point out features in coaches. Please click the like and subscribe button. It greatly helps the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. Leave your comments below. I'll try to respond to all comments. Thanks, guys. Have yourselves a great day.